Perhaps it's fate that it's the 4th of July, and you will once again be fighting for your freedom, not from tyranny, oppression, persecution, but from annihilation. We are fighting for our right to live, to exist. And should we win the day, the 4th of July will no longer be remembered as an American holiday, but as the day the world declared in one voice. We will not go quietly into the night. We will not vanish without a fight. We are going to live on. We are going to survive. Today we celebrate our Independence Day. Hey Rad World, welcome back to reWATCH, the show where I talk about some of my favorite movies. "20 years ago, 8-year-old me in the back seat of my parents' car at the drive-in, and we're watching Independence Day. Now, for me, growing up, Independence Day was always a fun movie. I always really liked it. It's a movie that you don't take too seriously. But as an 8-year-old kid watching Independence Day for the very first time, I gotta admit, as much as I enjoyed the movie, I also got scared, especially during the one scene with the alien when it wraps its tentacle around the doctor's throat and he's speaking through him. That sequence really scared me. I hid behind the seat in my parents' car throughout that whole sequence. But for the rest of the film, it's all very just action, kind of macho America movie that is a fun movie to watch, especially during this time of year in July. Independence Day stars Will Smith, Bill Pullman, and Jeff Goldblum. So the movie opens up with a signal disrupting communications on Earth, and it's kind of discovered that this is an alien signal. And then you have these big ships that are coming in and moving in over the top of some national cities across the globe. And we get introduced to Will Smith's character, who walks outside and sees this giant ship, and then you find out he's in the military. Now he has to go, fly a jet and take down some aliens. But in this opening sequence, we meet him and his family. There's a giant spaceship. She's telling him that she doesn't want him to leave because she's scared. So he's like, all right, I'll take you to the base too. Pack your stuff. It cuts to him at the base, and she went to work. She's a stripper at a strip club, stripping, while there's an alien invasion going on, and I'm just confused by this whole sequence, because now they're separated, and throughout the film, she's trying to get to him while he's fighting aliens. They're trying to find each other throughout the rest of this, for a good portion of this movie, they're trying to find each other. And it was just, I don't know, I find the writing there to be really weird, and okay, pack your things, we're gonna head off this army base, but first let me go to work, because, I gotta work today. Moving on, we're introduced to David, who is Jeff Goldblum's character, and he's just kind of a geeky scientist dude who realizes that now that this signal is a countdown to basically annihilation here. It's a chess game that they're playing. They're moving all their pieces into place before they strike. He's got to hurry up and tell the president about this before they start launching nukes at these spaceships that are surrounded by invisible force field, which comes into play later in a very now really funny way. One of my favorite scenes in the movie has got to be the dogfight with Will Smith and the alien. And they go and they fly around and do all their stuff, but when it crashes, and Will Smith opens up that alien ship, and the alien comes out, and he punches it right in the face, and he says, "Welcome to Earth!" And as much as I love that scene growing up, I couldn't help but laugh a lot when I watched it yesterday.
Welcome to Earth.
The fact that he just punches this alien and knocks it out is really funny. But then ties it all up in his parachute and drags this thing across the desert because he's going to a base that he saw while flying overhead. The Area 51 stuff is probably some of the cooler things in the movie. The alien design I really do like. I like the big head. I like that they can't speak, that they don't have vocal cords. So the sequence when the tentacle does wrap around the doctor's throat and he's speaking through the doctor. I love all that. I love the voice. I like the action sequence you get with the president and Secretary of State and the other general that they have there, and they all pull out their guns. Is that glass bulletproof? No, sir. and they just blow it away. And I love in these old action movies, when anything gets shot, how it just goes flying across the room. We have all this stuff going on, but we also follow this family that's kind of like a poor family that lives out of an RV, and it's Randy Quaid's character and his family. And Randy Quaid plays a character that is a lot stranger than what I remembered. I remembered him being like a drunk and being like kind of funny, but rewatching the movie I realized that I completely forgot that he was abducted by aliens, and that's why he's a drunk, and he's a crop duster, and he was also in Vietnam, and he has jet experience. Alright, so they're trying to figure out how they're going to attack these ships when they've got this invisible force field around them. So the genius of Jeff Goldblum's character comes up with the idea to give the ships a computer virus. I love how they have to explain what a computer virus is to the audience before, and to all of like the soldiers and the president. They have to explain what a computer virus is, and then how they're going to do this. In order to give all these ships a computer virus, they have to first upload the virus to the mothership so that it can send the signal to all the other ships. Give a Trojan virus to an alien technology, which how that works I'm not quite sure, through like a Macintosh from 1995 or something. So we've got Jeff Goldblum, Will Smith in an alien ship. They're gonna fly up into outer space, upload this computer virus to the mothership, and they just do that. They do it. They just fly the ship up into the mothership. So as Jeff Goldblum and Will Smith are flying their ship up to deliver the computer virus, we've got the president standing up in front of America and in front of the world to deliver the most famous speech in film history.
And should we win the day, the 4th of July will no longer be known as an American holiday, but as the day when the world declared in one voice, we will not go quietly into the night. We will not vanish without a fight. We're going to live on. We're going to survive. Today, we celebrate our Independence Day.
They upload the virus, and then all the shields are disabled. The president is up there alongside all the other men in jets, launching missiles at this ship. They're gonna take it down, and then they're all out of missiles. The bottom of the ship opens up, and there's like this clear shot of like, if you can hit this area right here, it's glowing green, you know right here, this is the spot. Just diddle it with a missile, and it's gonna just blow right up. But they're all out of missiles, so what are they gonna do? Send Randy Quaid in as a suicide bomber, because why not?
I'm back!
Independence Day for me is not a great movie at all, but it is a fun movie. It is enjoyable. It has a lot of charisma. It has a lot of urgency. Independence Day gets a 3 out of 5. It is a perfect summer movie. Just shut your brain off, watch it, have some friends over. It's a movie that you can watch and you can talk with your friends while you're watching it and kind of make fun of it and laugh and just enjoy it for an action spectacle that it is. Alright everybody, so let me know what you think of Independence Day in the comments below. Do you like disaster movies? Do you like Roland Emmerich's films like 2012 and The Day After Tomorrow? I'm not really a big fan of his disaster movies, but I do enjoy some disaster movies like San Andreas or Dante's Peak. Those are some of the ones that I think are just like, they're just dumb, fun kind of films. So if you like this video and you want to see more like it, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you next time on Rad Entertainment.
Jaws. See it before you go swimming.
Basically, her character is kind of there to be just kind of like something pretty on